What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Brzrkr issue number 10. It's been quite a while since we've covered some indie comics. We've been trying to catch up with DC and Marvel and everything that they're putting out. But don't worry, we got plenty of Once and Future, Spawn, all that good stuff that's going to be coming your way. But when it comes to Brzrkr, the last time we left off with this story, we saw the Good Doctor and we saw B, with them pushing his body to the absolute limit. In all of the chaos, it appears that the Doctor, she has been imbued with some kind of power. We have no idea why this happened, we have no idea how this has happened, but everybody is ready to dive much deeper into what is really going on. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure you like the video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into the issue number 10 of Brzrkr, we are picking up with B and the Doctor having a conversation. They are having this conversation telepathically. Ever since she was imbued in powers, she doesn't know what the limits are. The two of them talking in their minds. She is trying to figure out where B went, and all he really lets her know is that he doesn't know exactly where he went, but somebody stopped him. He doesn't know who, but they told him to come back, not really telling him anything else other than it is time. They showed him where he had been born. He has been able to pin it to a desert in Saudi Arabia, saying that there is a bird there. This was his mother's gift, what is referred to as the Red Lightning. Now they have a location of where B was born. This is going to help them decipher exactly where B's powers came from, and maybe they can replicate it. With putting his body under extreme physical pressure, it is now time to face the emotional. He has to confront his mother's death. He needs to go there so that he can be free. But Brzrkr does have a question, and it's what about you? What about the Doctor? She turned him off. She turned off Brzrkr. Though this is something that she is not 100% certain about, because he is still healing. The question is, does he feel any different? Is the Brzrkr actually gone? And he knows that it is not. He can still feel it inside of him. But this is something that she knows. They are talking to each other psychically, and no matter how much the Doctor wanted to just be in on the groundbreaking experience of dealing with Brzrkr and everything that he is, she is now part of something greater, part of the purpose. At this point, there is no going back. The truth is, there was never any going back. But for the first time, the two of them are truly in this together. That's when Diana goes to have a conversation with Caldwell after having this conversation with Brzrkr. Caldwell knows very well that the two were talking to one another, even though their lips were not moving. But she knows where to go, telling him that it is time to prep the team, as everybody makes the preparations. Pinpointing the location on the map to where B had been born, we see Diana the Doctor. She has very drastically changed, having a blue lightning that comes out of her fingertips. As she walks through the garden, this starts to give her ideas. This is what brings her over to the hypercomputer. With Caldwell being warned that this is going on, he goes to investigate to see what she is doing, and she is doing her part. She is getting ready to free Brzrkr. Though his freedom isn't their prime objective, she is well aware of all of this, and she knows that everybody is going to get exactly what they want from this. When Brzrkr's mother had really talked to this god, when it placed its seed inside of her, she had drank a concoction made up of various plants. Now Diana at this point, she believes that she can pinpoint exactly what that is, and she can figure all of this out. But they also know that whatever they are looking for out in that desert, it is going to be at least a mile deep. But they have gotten B to another plane of existence, getting him to what they call the bird, the Red Lightning. This is going to be much easier, as Caldwell makes his schemes and does his stuff in the background. We don't fully understand what he is doing. We don't know what part he is truly playing in all of this. But there is an alpha operation that is about to take place. As the countdown happens, hours turn into days, and Brzrkr's body slowly begins to heal back up. They have the location, they are all now on site. With Brzrkr completely healed, they keep their distance and they let Brzrkr and Diana really go investigate and see if they can find his mother's gift. Before they head out, she does give him the concoction, able to make the plant. This is almost a psychedelic inducing drink, and because of this, we are thrown into his his village. Absolute chaos, with huts burning, bodies scattered everywhere. These are memories from Brzrkr's past. But this is him confronting his mother's death. For so long, he blamed himself. Diana being there hand in hand with him, telling him to take the gift. Take the gift from your mother. Going over to a well. This is where Brzrkr's stepfather had taken that bird and thrown it into the well, wanting to hide it away, knowing that it would lift Brzrkr's curse from him. Putting his hand down to the ground, he lets his mother know that he is ready, that he is sorry, and he is ready to accept her gift. This is when the ground begins to shake, and that bird, it comes up from the ground and goes right through Brzrkr's hand. Picking up with Caldwell, there is still something going on. He has a countdown that is still going. This is when armored vehicles and helicopters come swooping in. Not really sure who this is or what they want. More than likely, it looks like Caldwell, he's sold out. He's gone to the other side. He sold this information, this whatever is going on with Brzrkr, whatever they're trying to extract from him, he believes that they can do it now. And so if he is double crossing everything he has been working on, someone may have paid him a good amount of money, and now they have the location to where everything is going down. With that crown inside of Brzrkr's hand, it begins to spread. It begins to open up, tearing through his chest, lifting him up to the sky. This little bird crown, it went from the size of your hand to a colossal giant, suspending Brzrkr in the air. He may very well get the death that he has been so desperately going after. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. It's nice to see the Brzrkr is truly starting to pick up and move us further into the story. It's taking us about, 8 or 9 issues to really start understanding what is going on. But it has been fun. It has been thoroughly enjoyable. I'm really excited about the TV and movie adaptations that are going to be coming out for this. Keanu Reeves definitely attached to it, so it's going to be a lot of fun. They have been very vague on telling us Brzrkr, his history, what the overall plot and scheme is, but we're really starting to get into that. We're really starting to dive in to the emotion of B, to understanding that he is just a man that has lived for so many years, for 80,000 years, and he finally wants to die. He wants to call it quits. And even though it looks like he very well may get that wish coming true, something tells me that this is definitely not over for Brzrkr. That Diana is going to play a much bigger part in everything going on, and we may even see them ascend to a more godly state. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get caught up on everything going on with this series, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with Keanu Reeves' Brzrkr. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon, having 5 different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.